Good morning, Saudi Daisy. Today's show includes information on wrestling Little Sisters, California wildfires, and the death of Stan Lee. Let's get started with a pledge and a moment of silence. The HR panel for seniors is today during third block. This is a requirement for the Capstone project. Cookies are back on sale in the school store. Remember that you can stop by between classes or have your order delivered to your class with your teacher's permission. With the death toll in the north rising and near hurricane force gusts expected in the south, firefighters in California face another uphill battle today. Still, they are making progress. The Hill fire is nearly fully contained and the numbers are slowly ticking up for the other two. Karen Kiefa reports.
Paradise lost. The campfire burning in Northern California is now the deadliest in state history. The majority of lives lost come from this community, now burned to the ground.
A whole town was wiped off the face of the earth in a matter of 8 hours.
There is nothing left. All my neighbors except one are gone.
Meanwhile, fierce winds continue to threaten lives and homes in Southern California's Woolsey fire. Gusts could reach near hurricane force on Tuesday, and there's little chance of rain.
I know a lot of people are interested in when the next rain event will be. We are not seeing any indication of precipitation in the next week and possibly through Thanksgiving.
Even for those who are used to dealing with fires, this experience has reached a new level.
The embers get up inside the eaves and just burn the house from the roof down. Just unbelievable. Tell you, now this is my fourth fire, but this is the worst.
Harrowing stories of escapes and close calls are emerging.
I called him because my car was completely surrounded by flames and I couldn't see out the window, and I started to fill up with smoke, and I called him and I said, "Nick, I'm gonna die and I'm not gonna make it out of here. There's just flames everywhere and I don't know what to do." And he said, "Don't die, run. If you're gonna die, die fighting."
Good morning, Saudi Daisy. It looks like the rain is out of here. I'm sure somebody's gonna be doing the weather this morning, so they'll let you know more about that. But it is cold. So tonight, first basketball game, we've got the Hall of Fame game against Grace. Tickets are $6. There will be no pre-sales, so just be here, get them at the door. $6. Girls start at 6, boys tip off at 7:30. Be here for both games. It's gonna be exciting. Really excited for this upcoming season. You've got off the heels of a big region championship run out of football and girls soccer making a deep run, and cross country and everything else. Golf made a run to the region, so we've had a really great athletic year so far. Excited to see what bowling, wrestling, and the basketball teams are going to do. So be here tonight, support the basketball girls and guys, and get rocking. If you want to be a wrestling little sister, see Miss White in room 246 during your lunch today. I take that back, during your lunch tomorrow, Wednesday. So tomorrow, Wednesday, room 246 in the new gym. Miss White is in there and she's gonna give you some information about being a little sister. It's a good opportunity to help out the wrestling program. They have a lot of fun. I'm sure Coach Laxton's gonna make sure you got some good looking sweats or t-shirts along the way, and it looks really good on your resume for some volunteer hours, and I'm sure it goes towards some of those things with National Honor Society and Beta Club and all that good stuff. So anyway, you know, that's pretty much it. It's kind of quieting down around here. It's kind of good with everything, so we need to make sure we finish strong. We've got a couple of days till Thanksgiving, and then we'll be doing the EOCs. I know that Dr. McCulley was on here last week talking about the importance of those EOCs, and we all need to know they are going to count. And so we need to make sure that we take those serious and that we are prepping for that, getting ready for that, excited to finish up this semester. I know you are too. Everybody's ready for Thanksgiving and then of course Christmas, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be springtime. So summer before you know it. So let's make the most of these next couple of weeks and go to at 112. Is it at 12, Sally? At 112. I haven't done that in a while, so it's the first time in a long time, Miss Mitchell. But at 112, get some cookies and drinks and things today. Wonderful Wednesdays tomorrow. Have a good day.
Marvel fans all over the world are mourning the loss of comics creator and innovator Stan Lee. The power of his imagination was his superpower. With it, Lee led Marvel Comics and drew people into a world where superheroes and villains faced off in a battle between good and evil. CNN's Jeannie Moose remembers Stan Lee.
In the world of comic superheroes,
you are a god. Stan Lee! How are you?
Other people drew the characters. He invented their stories.
You're responsible for the greats. Let's do the list. Spider-Man.
Guilty.
I can't stand it! The brakes are gone! The Incredible Hulk.
Afraid so.
There was a collective cry of grief from cartoonists. Stan Lee's face projected as a web in the sky. How'd he come up with Spider-Man anyway?
I saw a fly crawling on the wall, and I said, wow, suppose a person had the power to stick to a wall like an insect.
Jimmy Kimmel posted what he called a weird portrait of Stan that Jimmy drew when he was 7. 3 decades later, he got to give it to the great one in person. The Marvel of Marvel Comics explained his objective this way.
We want to be a little cinder in the eye of the establishment. I just thought of that. I think it's great.
He was modest when he got a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame.
In a million years, I never thought, that I'd get something like this.
He and his wife, Joan, were married for 69 years until her death. He appeared in movie cameo.
That is hilarious.
After movie cameo.
Nice suit. Zip it, Stan Lee!
At the age of 77, he told Larry King,
life is so exciting. I'd love to have another 100 years.
He had to settle for a mere 95 years total, creating superheroes with human hang-ups, and he never hung up his signature line.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Jeannie Moose, CNN.
Excelsior. Oh,
New York.
Stan Lee passed away Monday morning at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center. The cause of death is not yet known. Lee was 95 years old. That's all for today, Saudi Daisy. Tune in tomorrow for more important announcements. Until then, have a good day and good news.